point Kevin makes then about Hazard's future in general, and him maybe looking at this going like, I should be at a team that's going at a Barcelona and not playing for 25-30% possession. I mean, does this feed into the stuff that Conte has been talking about the ambition of the club? I mean, there's a statistic that their net spend over the past 2 windows starts at 51 million, which is only the 5th most in the Premier League. Much smaller clubs are spending more than them in recent times. That's been Conte's complaint of late.
Yeah, I think that's a big statement that when you're the Premier League champions, you want to build on that, and Chelsea haven't done that. Especially with the prize money from in the Premier League, qualifications to the Champions League. The owner having so much money, maybe he's losing interest in it. It remains to be seen. But I always felt once you were the champions, you built on that, and I don't see the support there. I'm not convinced he has a good relationship, if any sort of relationship, with the owner or the chairman.
So, as a manager, do you have sympathy for him, or do you feel that, as a manager, you have to just manage up, you manage your situation that you're in?
No, I do have sympathy for him. When you see the money that both Manchester clubs have spent, Liverpool going to spend 75 million on a central defender, but obviously they've recouped some money. They haven't, been up there with the exorbitant spending of the other two teams, and it's very, very difficult for them to maintain the standards that they set last year. And it looks to me like instead of them going forward or maintaining the level, they've actually gone back the way.
Well, that puts more pressure on them with Hazard. It puts much more pressure on them because Hazard is seeing the situation, saying we're going backwards as a club.
United, City and Palace upcoming for them in the next couple of games before they face Barcelona again. What kind of shape do you expect them to be in then, and what do you think the approach will be that night?
Well, I mean, I can't see Hazard playing the role he's played tonight in certainly the bigger games he's got coming up. I think he has to. I think he certainly has to play Hazard on perhaps, well, certainly the left wing, get Wayne into the side, and he's got to play with a striker, with a Giroud, with a Morata as the focal point of that side.
Have to go for it, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, next